The only thing we never get enough of is love. And the only thing that we never give up on is love. That is Henry Miller. Welcome to yet another episode of Engaphakathi. Today we are seeing more love, more stories, and more confessions regarding how a person feels towards another person. Now let's meet our crushee, or our crusher rather, Pearl, and then we going through the journey of how she feels about the person that she loves. Let's go.
Mina Ngiyasfela ngawe Kidala ngawe Mina Choki marathon Ngiyasfela ngawe Kidala ngawe Oh mina Choki marathon Mina Ngiyasfela Mangakela ngizoyisola Ekugcineni mina we Mina we Mina Ngiyasfela mangakela ngizoyisola ekugcineni mina we.
Hi Pearl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm well. Wanted to know why you called us here today.
Okay. I called you today because there's this guy. His name is Pretty Ray. He's staying at Block P. Me and him are close friends. So we spend a lot of time together. So my main reason is to break the ice. Just I didn't have the nerve to tell him how I feel about him. So since from 2014 I've been crushing Pretty Ray. So I think it's almost 8 years till today. Wow. So I spent a lot of time with him. But that thing of telling him how I feel about him, it was so difficult, you know, because I think he took me as his friend. So that's why it was so difficult for me to tell him how I feel about him. So today I decided, no, I should just tell him how I feel about him. And I don't know how he will react, but I'll accept anything that he says.
Okay, so I've established that you guys are friends, right? So I want to know if you would like to share memories or things that you share together that you can take us through your journey with him.
Okay, Pretty Ray, when he was starting his music, I was always by his side. When he started his new song, I was listening to his song, I was supporting him, you know, like even when he was going to perform or maybe he was going to a studio, I was always with him. So even if like he was bored and would say, Pearl, let's meet, just drinks and buy a quarter, then I'll be there. You know, I remember a time, like that time, you know, like I won't forget it. Like it was the best time of my life, you know.
Please do share.
Okay, he said, Pearl, he called me actually, like it was in the morning, and he said, Pearl, please come to Funky Inn. I'm having a little something like chillers, you know, kind of. And then I say, okay, no problem, I'll come. Then yes, I did go to Funky Inn. Then we chilled, we drank beer. Like it was so, you know, refreshing, you know, spending time with him. Like I just enjoy spending time with him, you know. Like he's such a funny person, you know. Like he like jokes, you know, and he's crazy. So I enjoy spending time with him. So I think he's the one for me, you know. I don't see myself with anyone else than him.
By the look of your on your face, I can tell that you're really into this person. You really like him. So I don't need to ask you how you feel about him because the look on your face says it all. But however, can you just tell us that after all this time, after 8 years, you said,
Yes.
what gave you the courage to finally say, you know what, this is it. I'm just going to speak to him and tell him how I feel.
Okay. I spoke to a friend. I asked her for advice, you know, about my situation. Then she told me that, Pearl, you should go for him. You know, it's better than trying is better than not trying at all, you know. So if he rejects you, then he rejects you. So I decided that, okay, let me just go for him before someone else take him away from me, and I will live with regrets, you know, saying why didn't I go for him, you know, maybe he will say yes. So I don't want to regret, you know. So I say, let me just stand up and take what's mine.
Yes, girl.
Yes,
girl. So with how Pearl is explaining to us and how she feels about this guy, clearly she has the hearts for him. But now it's time for us to get into more detail and find out as to how this thing will unfold, how this crush will end up, you know. So now, Pearl, tell us, is your crush available? Is he single?
I think so, because I've been stalking him. Yes, I know that's crazy, but like I've been stalking him, you know, what he posts on social media, you know. So I don't think he's with someone else.
Okay.
Because his posts are always about him or his friends, no girlfriend or nothing. So that's why I think I stand a chance, you know.
Or maybe he's a private person.
Yes. but then, I think I stand a chance.
Yeah, I get you. But then do you think you do stand a chance? And if that's the case, because you firmly believe that you stand a chance, why do you think you stand a chance with him?
Because he likes me, even though I may say as a friend, but he likes me. So I don't think he will reject me, you know. Because when we are together, we just connect, we click. When we spend time together, we always talk. We don't have that moment when we get bored, you know. So I think we are a perfect match, you know. Even our pics, you know, we look good together. So yeah, man.
So since you're spending a lot of time together, you're going to Funky Inn, it's been 8 years. Have you tried to maybe give him a hint or try to tell him how you feel?
Okay, there was this time I was with him, like he came to Block X where I stay. So when he was going, like we spent a lot of a day together. Then where he was going, then I tried to hug him, but he seems not interested. So I don't know if maybe he was not in a good mood or what. So that's why I told myself, no, this guy maybe he's not into me, you know. But right now, I think I should just try and see how it turns out.
Sanbonani, Tumelang, Loshani, Absheni, hello, hi to everyone. Much love to everyone who's showing us love. Much love to everyone. Ebakuthala zayo, abaskutaza, mabahlangana nanathi ezindaweni ukuthi we love the work that you're doing. Siyakuthala ukuthi nipushe the awareness of love. However, today I do not have to talk much. Ibhlungu kakhulu le engishara namhlanje. You know, it's one scenario that I experienced through some of, you know, people that I know. You know, it pained me very badly with the fact ukuthi umuntu kamngani uzithole eselala nomngani kamngani. It's very confusing ukuthi why do you get to break a person ngendlela eso, with the fact yokuthi we ended up losing a soul out of that. The brother decided to take his life, you know, abona indlela ahlambalazeke ngayo out of the love of, you know, his life. So he was like, no, it's not worth it. I'm useless. After everything I've done for this person, I was willing to see this person doing magic. I was willing to push anyhow possible to see this person, you know, achieving empilweni. Kodwa kungani angenza so azongenza futhi nomngani wami lesilungu lesi angenzile. Hence ngisho ukuthi ngesinye isikhathi don't get in a relationship with a person ungamthandi, uthanda mhlambe into akenzela zona ngoba unokumlimaza ngendlela ebuhlungu kakhulu. Anyway yokuthi lo muntu lona mangabe dangerous kuyena uba dangerous to the next person azomthanda. On this scenario, the thing that happened is that umfo uthi on this certain day hleli nje kumnandi lapha kwakhe, you know. So meaning this other friend was crashing on the girlfriend of his best friend. So with this thing yokuthi yazi ngizake ngimthole umfo uthi ke bajabulile kunama drinks basihlelele ngendlela abahlele ngayo, yazi ibhlungu ngempela. athi la sekhathele khona umfo athi ukulala kancane uthi alala ubashiya abala. These are my family, these are my people, these are the people that I'm ever with, they having good time. Mababa nale good time yabo ke bayazijontsha umfo njengoba phumile, but ngale kwenye iroom kwakhe in his own space even, that's then it went very wrong. They did whatever that they did, and nobafo wathi uyavuka uthi uyabahlola labantu baphelele ngaphi. Makathi wabhekana nento kade angacabanga ukuthi angake ayibone yena empilweni yakhe, of which ended up claiming his life. Instead ukuthi alwisane nabo, wazibona yena as a useless man, then he decided to take his life.
Thanks to Engaphakathi that you are able to showcase on this platform and tell him that you love him. But then again, tell me, let's say he just he does not accept you. What are you going to say? What are you going to do about that?
It's going to hurt me, but I think I will just accept. You know, at least I will know how he feel about me. Although it's gonna hurt me a lot because he's the one I see my future with. So I'll just accept and move on, you know, and try somewhere else. You know, yes.
Okay. Let's say he pops up now. What's the first thing in your mind? What are you going to say to him?
I'm just going to tell him straight what I feel, like from the bottom of my heart. You know, just break the ice and see what's happening, what comes out of it. Any answer I will just accept. It's life. Life is not unfair.
Okay. Seems like you have so much confidence in yourself, and that's a great thing because that's where we're going to start. But then we need to look at the pros and cons. So in this case, I would ask you, what if he turns you down?
God. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry and just move on with my life. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Can't force someone to love you. So if someone rejects you, just accept and move on.
Okay. All right then. We've heard what Pearl has to say regarding her crush. So now it's time for us to meet the crush finally. Pretty Ray's here, so this is your chance to tell him how you feel and what you've been longing to say to him. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Pretty Ray.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Okay. I wrote to Engaphakathi show
Yes.
so that it can help me come to you and tell you something. Actually confess something.
Okay.
Pretty Ray,
Yeah.
you know, you and I are friends. Like close friends,
It's
right?
been long. It's been long.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like what I'm about to tell you, I think it might ruin our friendship.
Why do you think so?
Okay. Whew, I'm so nervous. I don't know how to say this. Okay. Pretty Ray,
Yes, I'm listening.
I've been crushing you for a very, very, very long time. Since secondary school. It's been 8 years now. I didn't know how to tell you because I didn't know how you will react, you know. And the other thing, I was scared that people are going to judge me because you are younger than me. So I was scared to be judgmental. I think maybe that's why it took me so long to tell you. And my parents also, you know, they would say I'm older than you.
Okay, and when did you realize that you're crushing on me?
I realized past few months, you know. Like I found myself looking at your pictures, looking at our pictures. And as you can see, I was posting us on social media for a very long time saying, my friend, I miss you. But deeply, I knew that you are more than a friend to me.
Okay, you know what, Pep? It's been long. You and I have been friends. We've been close. You know, you've always been there for me, more than anyone could ever be there for me. Whenever I need problems, deep problems, you've been there for me. And whenever I needed you, you just never disappointed me. And one thing I can tell you is that I didn't really expect this. And it's so surprising to hear this from you, because I once had a thing in my mind that you and I could ever be more than friends, but then it was 3 years back.
Okay, can I get in? Can I jump in?
Okay,
So, because you had a thing inside of you, why didn't you take the chance? Why did you wait for the lady to just pour her heart?
okay, the thing is, I didn't want to rush into things, because we've been together for so long, but then as friends, and most of the times when I get to my events with her, we shoot pictures. A lot of people think that we are a couple.
Okay.
Most of my friends even told me that, why don't you just take Pearl as your girlfriend, and she looks good for you. But then I had this thing in me that she's older than me. Yeah. So
Age is
Uguay Penton is something else. Yeah, so yeah, but then I just realized that if I could take it to another level, I might ruin our friendship, because I thought you might get mad at me for having feelings for you or for crushing on you. See, and you know, some other times the feeling is just mutual, actually.
So namhlanje, hence I'm saying I won't be that long. Ngithi bafethu, never, commit to a person you don't love. Never commit, in the name of lust, uze ulimaze umuntu onama pure intentions kuwena. Hence, we're also running this type of a show. We say, don't play with someone's feeling. If ever you're not sure of what you're feeling of the person, try to get sure before you get to express yourself ngendlela ongekho yiyo. Ngoba awazi ukuthi ngamlimaza ngendlela enjani. Baningi ebazithathile, baningi ebazibulalile, baningi esibaluzile namhlanje in the name of love. Ngayo lento le esishoyo ukuthi engaphakathi ngesinye isikhathi iba ijule kakhulu in a way yokuthi omunye umuntu ugcina ayenza udlami, as some who have made this, bad killings and whatsoever, mabazi expressa bathi I was never given a fair chance, of which we do not encourage. Ingakho sithi, if it doesn't work for you, baleka kusenethuba. Once you get to see the signals ukuthi hayi cha akusebenzeki ngendlela mobheke ngayo, baleka kusenethuba. Ngoba ngempela nestori sakabafo sibe buhlungu kakhulu ngikuthi he committed, waze wathanda nabangani bakhe kule relationship yakhe abamlimazele yona. Ingakho sithi mawungamfili umuntu ungabi naye, ngoba uyamlimaza. Awazi ulimaza abayingaki ngokuthi ucommitted to umuntu kanti wena ucommittela lokhu okubheke okwamanje, kodwa awukho kuyena ngendlela acabanga ngayo. Never fool a person. That's one thing we're saying. Namhlanje akukho okuningi esikushoyo. However, do tune on. Coming week is going to be nice. It's going to be great. Nakanjani, you're going to enjoy the show. Kumbula again nawe Mbugi. You can always get to engage with us on our social platform. Ungaluzi lo hlelo ngoba kuningi okuseza. Kuningi nakanjani esazokenzela kona. Now you are welcome to tell us ukuthi yini ofisa ukubona sikuphusha kulo lolu hlelo engaphakathi. Nawe you are welcome ukuthi usazise ukuthi yini leyo oyifila ngaphakathi. And remember, it's never wrong to crush. It's never wrong to have someone that you love. Awuke uzinike ithuba uzi-express. Sibone ukuthi ke uyodila nawe ngendlela enjani. Don't fear to speak your heart. Ngoba angeke owazi ukuthi what might happen. Conquer that fear and get to claim the love of your life. Ithuba liningi. That's one thing we're saying namhlanje. Nisaleni kahle. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I started crushing you in 2018. Okay, whereby there was this picture that we shot. We almost kissed.
Which picture?
The one that we were at Block S's at TST. I was about to record at the studio and we got out together.
Wow.
We were wearing a blue shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still reminisce everything that we did that day. Yeah, and we almost kissed, and I thought that was my way of showing you that I have a thing for you. But then you couldn't see what I was showing you. To be honest, because I wanted to kiss you. But then I had this I was afraid to actually. I couldn't do it. I couldn't just kiss you. I thought maybe you would slap me because eventually you older than me. So maybe you have somebody else who is at your age, at your level. It's something else. So I had a lot in my mind. I just couldn't get to the point.
Okay, I hear you.
So I just want to know, do you really have someone in your life?
No, at the moment, no. I'm totally single.
For how long?
8 months.
Okay, so you crushed on me for 8 years
Yes.
and you found somebody else.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me before you find that somebody else?
Because I was scared that you would reject me, Pretty Ray.
Do you really love him?
What?
Do you really love him?
Yes.
Okay, then which means he is going to be the problem because I can't be with you when you're with somebody else.
No, like I really do love him, but right now I'm not with him anymore. So like right now I'm totally single, you know. Okay, Ray. The reason I did it is because I thought maybe you and I like will never be an item, you know.
Look at me. Just look at me. Take a look. I look perfect for you.
Yes.
Not just perfect. You and I look perfect together.
Really?
That's what I see. I don't know if you have a different perspective, but then according to my perspective, you and I can make a cute couple. Like, you look super califragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What are you saying? I'm sorry.
Okay.
What are you saying? I'm sorry.
Yes, this is beautiful to watch. It's really indeed beautiful to see that love has conquered. So at this time, I want to know from the both of you guys, how would you advise or what would you say to people who are going through the same thing that you, Pearl, went through? Like you have a crush on someone. What would you advise them to do?
Okay, me, I will say to other people who are crushing their other people, I'll say go for that person before it's too late. Because time is running out. You might sit and say, okay, maybe this person might come for me, and maybe they won't come. So just go for them, you know. If they reject you, then it's fine. Life goes on. At least you tried than sitting and say, maybe he will come to me. Life is too short. Go for someone you love.
Very true indeed. We've heard from Pearl and Pretty Ray, and I hope their relationship blossoms and grows very fruitful. So from this time going forward, tell the person that you love. If you don't have the guts, approach us. We'll help you through your journey. Pretty Ray and Pearl have shown us that love wins. So, in the next episode, if you would like to join us, you know what to do. Contact us and then we'll help you through the journey of telling the person that you love them. Be with us next time, and I'm your host, Nonzaliseko Giu, signing out.
Mina, Ngiyasfela ngawe, ngidala ngawe. Mina, choki marathon, Ngiyasfela ngawe, ngidala ngawe. Oh, mina, choki marathon. Mina, Ngiyasfela, mangakela ngizoyisola.